Hello, guys, and welcome to today's live stream. So I'm mixing it up a little bit today and going live at 12 instead of 9 o'clock. And generally on Fridays, I don't live stream, but I want to start live streaming um, every single day. So Friday's been a day that I've been skipping just because kind of like the vibe is a little bit different on Friday, but I felt really inspired and excited to actually share what I wanted to share today. And so as you can see, legit formula to make money with master resale rights, right? Every time. You guys, the reason I'm so fired up to actually break this down and to share this is because there's so much misinformation around master resale rights. You have so many people thinking that you just like buy something and you're going to be in the money, and they don't realize that it's still a legit business. Like you still, it's just like buying a franchise, right? It's just like buying a business. Like it's like deciding to become an Avon representative. No, you're not creating the products, but you still got to get out there and sell them. You still got to learn the business of Avon, right? Or Mary Kay or anything, right? You guys, like literally master resale rights is just simply giving you the opportunity to be able to have a business and or a product that you can sell without having to start from scratch and create the product yourself. And it blows me away because the internet is just notorious for misinformation and people thinking that they don't have to do any work, thinking that it's just all about like signing up for something and then going out and slanging the link around. And the fact of the matter is it's still a business. And so those of us that are making really, really good money with master resale rights, we're making really, really good money because we're treating it like a business. We've just taken like the hard part out of it, where we're not having to create a digital product, right? Or we're not having to create a course, or we're not having to, go out there and do all of this research. And so I want to actually break down like, what is that formula? That we basically all follow to make sure that we make money with master resale rights every time. And I say every time because while I believe I promote and I am a part of like, how do you word this? Like the holy grail of master resale rights. Like I just believe if you want to make money online and you want to get serious about your online business and, the idea of not having to create a product and starting from scratch, like this is the place that you want to be. And I think that's why there's so much misinformation around master resale rights, is because there are a lot of master resale right products that have been around for many, many years. I've been online for 16 years. And when I came online, resale rights was a thing then. So it's not anything new, right? But for whatever reason, people think that it's just like the lazy approach and you don't have to do anything. But what I love about where I think we are taking a stance is that we have a product, right? We have a master resale rights product that is all about education. It's all for the person that really wants to learn digital marketing and wants to learn the business of online business and wants to learn how to actually do this right. Because no matter what you decide to go out there and sell, whether it's your own digital products, whether it's coaching services or consulting services or any other product period, you've got to learn what's actually into this program, right? And so I want to actually share with you that it doesn't matter whether you buy the roadmap or whether you buy one of the many other master resale right programs that are out there, or that will be created, because there's going to be so many, right? Because like, that's just what happens on the internet, right? We go through these trends. And if you actually want to get to a place where this is not a trend for you and it's not a gimmick for you and it's not something for the moment, and you're not only doing it because every other stay-at-home mom out there is doing it. I know that sounds derogatory, but it's not. But that's what happens in this space so often. It's like when a group of people start doing something and having success, right? Everyone else tries to come in there, everyone else, all stay-at-home moms, like they try to do it and they don't get the right information, right? And so therefore they risk failing, and they do fail. And now it's not their lack of decision-making process and getting the right information and taking the right steps that's to blame. What's to blame now is the fact that master resale rights is a scam. Like it's just ridiculous. And so for the past June, July, August, September, October, for the past 4 months, right, I've been selling this program without even like referencing master resale rights like in my content. I haven't even talked about the roadmap in my content, right? I've actually been leveraging it as a course for people that want to learn how to master digital marketing, learn the business of online business, and be able to not have to start from scratch. But now because I know like my flag is planted in this space. Like I want more people to understand like what a benefit this is. And I want to challenge people that are out there saying bad things about the business model. Because the one thing we have to understand is that even though like the roadmap is like a big guy on the playing field right now, they're kind of like the disruptor. They're the ones that made everyone start looking at master resale rights. They're not the inventor of master resale rights. They don't own the business model. The business model was around long before, right? They even came online, before they even knew anything about business. Master resale rights has been going, I can prove it to you, right? Because I have tons of it on my friggin' computer. I have tons of it on my computer, right? Sometimes I got master resale right products as bonuses for, enrolling into courses and buying things. It's been around a very, very long time. I never did anything with them, right? Until my eyes got open to what I'm doing now. And like everything for me now, like that's the business model that I want to hail in. I want to be an authority in this actual space because it's such a brilliant business model for someone who might not have a business idea, but they know they want to make money online. That was me in 2007. I had no business idea, but I knew that I wanted to learn how to make money online. And so that began to be the industry I hailed from. And I was blessed in the fact that I was able to take the ebook that I invested in, and that could actually be my first product that I sold without having to create anything. So I know it can be a very, very brilliant way to get started, because essentially that kind of business model is what allowed me to learn, earn, be able to make a lot of money in a very, very short period of time. It taught me the business of online business. It acclimated me to all of this stuff. And eventually it allowed me to replace my full-time nursing income, right? But I'm someone that never wanted something for nothing. I didn't come online for like, show me how to just sign up and get rich. I didn't even want to get rich, to be quite honest with you. I just wanted to create an income stream, right, that could give my family some friggin' options. I wanted to make more money than I made on my, I wanted to make more money than I was making as a nurse. I wanted to eventually walk away from my nursing job, right? And I wanted this to be my new way of life. I never even had my eyes set on six figures when I first came online. Right. So I had a very, very legitimate view and a very, very realistic view about what this could actually do for me. And that's why I'm so thankful that I actually learned the foundation, that I learned the roots. Right. And then that's really been like the way that I wanted to acclimate other people to this space as well. So I'm just to a place now where it's like I'm going to be doing a lot more educating around master resale rights and just license rights, period, because it is a brilliant and a very, very beautiful thing when you understand like what this is seriously all about. All right. So let's talk about the formula. All right. And again, this is not clickbait. All right. Literally, if you follow this formula, I don't care whether it's with the roadmap. I don't care whether it's with, some $47 master resale right product you might buy out there. I don't care whether it's with, the system.io, PLR and master resale rights bundle. I don't care what it is. If you follow this formula, right, you will have success. You will make money every time. And you got to understand the idea of making money or earning money, it starts up in here. So if you are unavailable to not make money, then guess what? You will not make money. If you are only available for making money, you will in fact make money. All right. But this formula will enhance that. It will actually give you the steps so you know exactly what to do and how to treat any master resale rights that you will actually fall into. And again, the reason why I feel so strongly about the roadmap is the fact that I've always had a love for license rights, but I never really understood how I was going to use it in my business. And I never even fathomed that it would actually be my main business idea. I always felt like I would do something with master resale rights or with resale rights, but I never knew what. And coming into the roadmap and seeing how they've done things and knowing that no matter what somebody wants to do online, they've got to know this stuff. It's given me a bigger vision and given me more ideas of how I can like create my own little empire when it actually comes with this. Like the roadmap's not my brand, right? It is a resource. It is an opportunity. It is a product that I get to sell underneath my brand, right? But being in here has like my vision has expanded, right? Far beyond right? Just selling the roadmap. And that's a beautiful thing. And that's what I want to help more people really understand, because that's when you really are in a space to write your own ticket. Y'all, a lot of times, like you sit down and you're like, $1 million is going to come through my business in the next 12 months. Whatever your goal is, right? You might be saying 6 figures is going to come through your Stripe account or through your business, right? In the next 12 months. And oftentimes we sit down and we'll begin to calculate, right? And so I might sit down and I might say, okay, let's look at, $1 billion, a billion, that's nice, right? $1 million, right? Divided by 52, right? Is $19,230 a week. All right, let's go ahead and divide that by 500, because that's how much I make from every single person that buys the roadmap. Okay, that's 38. That means every single week I've got to acquire 38 customers. All right. So you might look at that and you're like, oh my gosh, that's so much. 38 customers pay me $500 each, and I got to do that every single week. Yes, that might seem daunting. Is it impossible? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's not impossible. If you have the right strategies in place, the marketing systems, you might have to do paid ads. Like, it's not impossible. But here's the thing. When I talk about how the roadmap has expanded my vision, it's because, follow me on this. See, sometimes when people don't understand the power of investing, when I invested into the roadmap, I knew nothing about System.io, nothing whatsoever. I had heard about it. Let me take that back. Let me not lie. I knew about it, right? But I didn't know about it. And so when I fell into the, into the roadmap, and that was the free marketing system that we gave people access to, of course, all of my customers, right, started using System.io. And so I'm just that person where I'm always going to go above and beyond. So I wanted to create extra funnels and do extra things. So I started learning System.io, right? Well, through learning System.io, I end up literally, I absolutely dig the owner of System.io. I love Aurelian. And it's because, right, I invested into one of his courses, right? One of his little $7 courses that he sends out. Guys, follow me on this, because sometimes you're too attached to, this $500 or whatever the investment is, not realizing the bigger prize or the bigger prizes, right, that could come from it. And so took that course and fell in love with, again, his story, how he became a millionaire, his thought process. And this wasn't even like a marketing course. It was a course on creating financial freedom, right? And I was like, gosh, again, it's been on replay. He's having a conversation. He's really talking about how he, all these things happened for him and how he created these things. And he makes it seem so effortless and my mind began to shift. I'm like, oh my gosh, all of this can become effortless, right? And then it dawned on me as I began to receive more and more of his emails. And then I began to receive passive affiliate commissions from people that I referred to System.io that started buying these $7 courses, and I was earning $4.60 every single time they bought it. I'm like, I'm not promoting this. Where is this coming from? And it's all built within his system. And so then I saw an offer where you could actually purchase, all of the courses for $97. Again, a licensed rate. And when he sent it out, I ignored it. I'm like, I'm too locked in. I'm focused on what I'm doing, right? Like, blah, 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 right? Which is fine. It's a great attitude to have. When you're supposed to entertain things, it'll make sense for you and you'll entertain them, right? So I was locked in. I couldn't see it at that time. And then I saw someone else promoting it, right, through another environment. And I was like, wait a second, I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this. And even when I grabbed it at the time, I didn't know what I was going to do with it at all. I was just like, it just makes sense, right? I'm going to grab them. And then I received another email from him where he was selling one of his $7 courses. And I was like, wait, it dawned on me. I'm like, wait a second. These courses he's selling, and I'm only earning 60% commission. I now own all the courses. So what if I set up my autoresponder, which is why we build an email list, right? This is why we get strong on our foundations, right? I'm like, wait a second. He's not sending out these emails every single day. I know this is a part of a campaign. His business does over probably $40,000, $50,000. I'm sorry, $400,000. I think his business does a lot of money every month, right? But all I kept thinking was, instead of just earning a cut, what if I now made this a part of my bigger business plan? I've made this a part of my email campaign, where at some point, right, these courses begin to trickle in to my list. And instead of just earning a cut every time they buy the course and they're introduced to it the exact same way he's selling it. Why? Oh, because when I bought the package, he gave me all of the email swipes for all of the courses. Y'all, again, I tell you, stick with me because my mind for business is beautiful. And I will always share with you how you can get your share as well. And so I was like, okay. And you guys, in a split second, I'm sharing this stuff with you guys because I need you guys to understand. I need you to be able to track the money. Okay. I need you to be able to track the money. And so in that split instance, when I saw it, I said, yep, now's the time. Right. And I sent out an email to my email list and I ran the play to them. Literally, I just like, blah, 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 right? I just typed it out. I ran the play to them. And I said, like, if you want this bundle as well, and the tutorial videos and my strategy behind it, right? And that's all coming today, y'all. It's all being uploaded right now. Those that purchased, right? Then go ahead and buy it now. And people started, y'all, this week from a $97 purchase, right? I made just shy of $1,000, right? 9 people bought it. Very, and I don't have a very big email list, right? Very small email list, 9 people, an extra almost $1,000. Right? Just because I had an idea, I shared it with my list. And I say an extra because, yeah, there are people out there that are struggling to make money. Right? And because I know what's in the roadmap and I have all of this foundation set up and I can see strategy and see business and see money, right? It enables me to be able to take action. Now, let's run this back for a second. Had I not invested the $500 into the roadmap, right? And all these things happen, I would have never really understood and gotten involved with system.io. I would have never understood what a brilliant mind Aurelian is. Like, y'all, that's how I look for mentors. So it's like, I look at him right now and I'm like, he's like my mentor from afar. Just listening to that one course, it did something to me, literally. Right? And then paying attention. And I'm like, wait a second. I can do exactly what he's doing too because he gave me the rights to do it. Y'all, are you understanding license rights? And you guys, in 2007, that's exactly what I did too. I saw how other people were winning. And I didn't say, they're lucky. I said, how can I do that? Doesn't matter that I'm not as big as them. How can I get my piece by doing what it is that they're doing? And then I found ways to model certain things that I saw other people doing. I got great at email marketing because I modeled people like Jonathan Budd. A lot of you guys might not know him. He's not in the game anymore, but I modeled really great people. I was on their email list. I saw how they sent emails and then I modeled them. All right. So don't be so doggone attached thinking, oh my gosh, but if I invest this $500, how fast will I make the money back? I'm going to ask you one question. How fast do you want to make it back? How fast? Because it's up to you, quite literally. It is up to you, quite literally. It has zero to do with you having any email list right now. It has zero to do with you having any audience right now. It has zero to do with any of that. It has everything to do with you understanding the availability to go out there and make it happen. You can start a brand new TikTok account and make a sale in the next day or two. You can start a brand new YouTube account and make a sale in the next day or two. You can start a brand new Instagram account and make a sale in the next day or two. The reason why people don't is they don't position themselves right. And honestly, they don't come at it the right way. So you have to understand what's available to you, right? And stop letting what you don't know and emotions keep you from making decisions, right, that can empower, right, your business for many, many, many months and years to come. Y'all, this is how we learn, right? This is how we learn. All right, so let's talk about the formula, right? So it's the legit formula for making money with master resale rights every time, all right, every time. Premium coaching for new tax pros says MRR, not to be leveraged on a large scale in the industry. I'm not sure what you're saying, but it's not being leveraged right now in a very big way. People are using it as a gimmick and as a freaking scheme and they're not understanding like all that it can really do for their business, right? And that's why I'm on the scene to educate people differently around this. All right. So number one, right, you got to invest. So I don't care whether it's investing $500 into the roadmap or whether it's investing, like I said, $47 into, some digital product that gives you MRR. Doesn't matter. You've got to make the investment. You've got to decide to acquire the MRR. Okay. So the very, very first thing is that you're going to make the investment. All right. The second thing that you're going to do, and it's so important, you're going to learn from that actual investment. Okay. The best master resale right products are products that can stand all by themselves. All right. They are products where even if you never wanted to touch the license and resell the product as your own, that you should be able to learn and get something from the actual product. All right. You shouldn't want the product if you don't believe you can learn something from it and get something from yourself. Or if you're like, oh, my audience, my market, like my community could really use this. You might not find it useful. But if you're like, oh my gosh, like my community would eat this up, right? And it's beneficial, that's something wise to invest in. Let me know if I'm helping y'all, even just so far. All right. So you're going to invest. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to learn. You're actually going to sit down and you're going to read or consume the information. You're going to learn from that which you invested in. I don't care whether it is a 100-page ebook or guide. I don't care if it is a multi-module course like the roadmap. I don't care if it is a 3-module workshop. Whatever it is that you invest in, you have zero business trying to sell it to anybody without understanding the quality of the value, the quality of the information, and knowing what the heck you're actually selling. That's why people look ridiculous when they're out there, right, trying to sell anything and they have no working knowledge on what it really is. They lack passion, they lack belief, right? They can't sell it because they are not a product of it. They're not a believer of it. So you must go through it and learn from it first. All right. Make the decision to learn from it first. All right. Next, what you're going to do is whatever you learn. Okay. The likelihood is if you are learning from this, all right, you're finding things that you can incorporate into either your existing business. All right. So if you're buying something and you're already in business, right? Is there a way that you can actually apply what it is that you learn directly to the business you already have, right? Or life skill or whatever it is, because there's MRR, you guys, in every single industry. I just happen to serve the make money online, online business industry. So that's what I'm speaking to, right? And so if I bought a master resale rights, digital product on running Facebook ads, I'm going to learn from that. Right. And I'm actually going to apply what I learned directly to my business, because the thing is, if I have zero interest in Facebook ads, the likelihood is I'm not going to buy it because I'm not going to have a whole lot of passion, right? Turning it into a product and then selling it. I can't speak to it. I can't share my experience around it. I can't share results around it. Right. And so unless I just have like an MRR library, right, I'm not going to get out there and market it the way that I know to market things. So I'm likely not going to buy it. So if I bought it, then I'm going to actually apply what I learned to my actual business. Okay, that's one way to apply. Follow me here. So even like with the roadmap, okay, that is one way to apply. You begin to go through the course, and if you have an existing business, maybe there are holes in your business that can begin being filled because of what you learn in the roadmap. Right. So, for example, customer service excellence. Someone like myself, I might watch that module and I might discover that there are holes in my customer service game plan, and I could be implementing customer service strategies in my business, right, to, give my customers a better experience, to retain them more, to upsell them into other things. That's an instance of actually logging in, learning, and applying something that I've learned directly to my business. Are you guys understanding and seeing how legit this is? How legit this is. And there are many modules that are like that. Somebody might get involved with the roadmap and not really have a vision for their business. And one of the first few modules is actually how to, define and really understand the vision for your business, how to actually have and to come up with the vision for your business. Y'all, do you realize that so many people come online and they just want to start making money, and they actually end up spending and investing so much money because they're just chasing opportunities, they're chasing trends, they're chasing ideas Do you know why they do that? Because they lack vision for what, they don't even know what they want. They don't even know what they want. So they chase what's hot. They chase what everyone else that might look like them is doing. They chase what the gurus are telling you, right, is the way that you should make money right now. Or if I had to start all over again, this is what I would do. And so you do what they do, right? But again, you're just following someone without a vision for yourself. Don't be a follower in this space. Always have your own vision. And if you decide to align with someone, like none of my people are followers. They all have a vision for their own business, and they might think a little bit different than I do. They might want to go in a little bit different of a direction than I do, right? But we all hold the same vision, right? Like we're looking to go in the same direction. They are not followers, right? They are business people with their own vision. So don't be a follower, right? So that's an instance where you could actually log into, right, the program and really understand what it means to have a vision for your business. You guys, we are whole adults here. I'm a whole 49-year-old woman. I don't have time to be a follower. I don't have time to march to the beat of someone else's drum. I don't have time to just kind of dip my toe in the water and just kind of do whatever pops up. I need to know what it is that I'm doing. I need to know where it is that I'm going, right? So it's like little things like that. So there's so many instances, right, where you could, with 28 modules in the 2.0 alone, where you could log in and you could learn. And if you have an existing business, right, you could apply some tactics and some strategies to your existing business. And guess what? Your business could be made better. So that's one instance of learning and then applying it directly to your business. Another instance of application, right, is deciding, you know what, I'm actually going to learn what's in here, right? But I'm going to actually take this program and I'm going to go ahead and create another stream of income. What's happening with a lot of the master resale rights now is that they are created with that intention. So let me just be very honest with you guys. Back in the day, people would create products and the intention wasn't master resale rights. They would just create the product and they would never even talk about like how to edit it and make it your own because it was never created for that. But people that were accustomed to license rights knew exactly what to do and how to leverage those products because they're in that business model. Nowadays, a lot of the master resale rights that are created, they'll not only teach you the matter at hand, but they will also teach you how to edit it. Like they'll give you Canva templates, right? Like they will actually help you turn that product into a product of your own, right? And I know that because I've actually purchased a couple of them here recently. And I'm like, this is really friggin' brilliant. Like absolutely brilliant. Like y'all already see where I'm going with my business, right? But that's what the roadmap does. Right? They give you like 7 or 8 modules on like setting your business foundation, you know, establishing your business vision, you know, legal documents for your business, all of these things that are so foundational. And then they guide you into, hey, if you want to actually sell our course as your own, because maybe right now, after going through everything, you don't have like a product or service you want to bring to the market. You don't have an idea. Right? But like me in 2007, you know, you want to make money online, right? And you're like, but this is brilliant. I want to make money online. I'm learning how to make money online. This information's been amazing. Let me sell this to other people, right? And so if that's where you are, then you can take the information, right? Again, you're still learning because in the instance of the roadmap, you're actually learning, right? Automation. You're learning how to set up your capture pages, your sales pages, your payment processors, your autoresponders. You're learning how to set up the individual like policy and legal links on your website. You're learning how to create logos. You're learning how to give the funnel and the system your own likeness with your own colors. Like you're learning all of this stuff. Like you become so techie in a short period of time. So through the learning and the application, you might decide to take the route of actually setting up, right, your new income stream, or maybe it's a first income stream by actually leveraging, right, the master resale rights product as your product. Are we jiving? Is this helpful so far? If you're brand new to master resale rights or you've kind of been scratching your head and maybe you don't know, like let me know if this is helpful. Again, so much misinformation. And I want to make sure that when you decide to align in any master resale rights product, like I said, I don't care what the price point is, it's your money, it's your hard-earned money. And you need to know how to multiply that. If it's a $47 product, you need to know how to turn that $47 investment into $470, like in the next week or two. All right. If it's, a $500 investment, you need to learn how to turn that $500 investment into like a $5,000 investment, right? In the next couple of weeks. Like learn, that's how I look at things. Why not set that as an expectation? Do you want me to tell you it should take you months and months and months and months to do it? Or do you want me to tell you, no, you should be able to do it in the next couple of weeks. If you want to, you can. You approach it properly and you can, because the people are there. The people are out there that want this. You just have to be the person they want to buy it from. Mic drop. Right? You just have to be the person. It doesn't sell itself. Nothing sells itself nowadays. Okay, not from like small brands like us. Nothing sells itself. I've had many people that have said, Steph, I've watched several people selling the roadmap, and it wasn't until I came across you that you're actually knowledgeable, you know what you're talking about, and that's why I'm buying it from you. So you've got to get people wanting to buy it from you, again, no matter what the product is. All right, that's just marketing. Like that's where we are with marketing nowadays. All right. So the first part of the formula is invest. Okay, you got to invest in, right, whatever it is that you're wanting to learn from and earn from. You make the investment and then you learn from that which you invest in. Number 3, you apply what you learn one way or another to your business. All right. One way or another, you apply what you learn to your actual business. Because of the application, you are now in position, right, to begin earning or leveling up your business. So let's use the Facebook ads MRR as an example. If I invested into a Facebook ads MRR, I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to apply what I learned to my business, and I should begin generating leads from running Facebook ads based upon what I learned. Yes. Right. So like that's an instance where guess what? I've leveled up my business. Maybe I haven't made any money, but maybe my email list has grown by 50 or 60 people over the past week or two because of what I learned in that MRR. Believe it or not, like that is an instance of earning, right? My email list has grown. Another instance of earning, right, would be you decide that you want to sell, right, the $47 MRR as your own. So you edit it, you make it your own, right? All of these individual things, right? And now guess what? And here's the thing, you guys. When you make it your own, so let's use the Facebook MRR as an example, okay? And let me know if you can answer this question. If you know where I'm going, answer it ahead of time. I'm good with that. If I buy the Facebook ads MRR and I go through it and I don't have a business right now, or I do have a business, but I decide that I want to set up this Facebook ads MRR as a product for me to sell as an additional income stream, what do you think would be the appropriate way to actually begin promoting that MRR? Taking what I actually learned from that MRR. Why not? Why not? Why not actually test what it is that you learn with this new income stream that you set up for yourself? So it's like no matter how you decided to apply what you learned to your business, what you learned should be able to help you, whether it's a business that you already have and you're filling holes, or whether it's a business or an income stream that you're just now freshly establishing. You're still going to take what you learned in that product and apply it to your business. All right. And so in that instance, guess what? It puts you in an earning position. All right. Because if you set up an MRR with Roadmap as an example, you're going to learn, right? You're going to learn about various marketing platforms. You're going to learn how to create content. You're going to learn how to get out there and share this with other people. And the likelihood is your excitement alone, right, is going to have you like not being able to contain yourself to want to share this with other people. You're going to earn, right, based upon now the action or the application, right, that you've put into your business based upon what you learned from the program, right? Let me know if that makes sense, all right? So you have that way of earning, all right? Then you can actually decide to take your business, again, to a different level when it comes to earning, all right? So now what can you do? Okay, even if you applied what you learned. So for example, let's use the Facebook ads MRR. Let's say that I had a business and I just wanted to apply what I learned from that Facebook ads MRR directly to my business, and I started generating leads with it. Y'all, this is brilliant, right? For those of you guys that have been trying to bust your butt with coaching and consulting and or creating your own digital products because you felt like maybe like that's the way you establish your brand and that's the way you have influence, or maybe you have a scarcity mindset and you're like, I'm not going to teach anyone anything unless I create it myself. Like, that's just, if you don't have to, why? Like, I'm just saying, right? And so the old way of doing this, and this is what I would have done many years ago, is I would have bought the product, I would have used it in my business, I would have gotten results, and then I would have created like a masterclass or a workshop. Y'all that know me, right, you already know this, right? You know that's what I would do. And I would charge everybody like $100 to join me on this live workshop, and I would teach them what I learned, right? Bought this product, I learned from it, I generated 1,000 leads over the past month, right? Let me show you how I did that, right? I would go out there and make some quick money, but it would involve me having to create a product, I would have to put everything together. Now, right? How do we amplify our earning? How do we grow it, right? How do we accelerate it? Well, very simply, you get results because you ran Facebook ads based upon what you learned in this product. And because it has master resale rights, you're like, hot diggity dog, I'm going to go and take the weekend and set this MRR up so that I can sell it, right? You edit it, you make it your own, you attach your own payment processors to it, right? And then you email your email list, or you go live, or you upload a video, or you do a TikTok, or you do a reel, or you go on Facebook, you make a post, and you say, over the past 30 days, I learned how to generate 1,000 leads, right, from Facebook ads. If you want to learn from the exact blueprint that taught me, raise your hand. People raise their hand, me. You inbox every single person, right? But what do you send them? What do you send them? You send them the product that you learned from, except for now it has your payment processors attached to it. And now you're going to earn the $47 or $97 or whatever the cost is. You're going to earn 100% of. They're buying directly from you, but it's still the exact blueprint that you learned from. Brilliant. Brilliant. Did you write that down? That is a whole play right there. That is a whole play. Y'all, that's why master resale rights is brilliant versus getting results. And then now I got to be the teacher. I got to be the influencer. I got to put my name behind this. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to create a course now. I'm going to do the workshop now, right? I'm going to be the big guy on campus, and I'm going to teach it. And I'm going to put my own unique spin on it. Go ahead. Be my guest. Not I. Not I. I'm going to learn. I'm going to get something from it. If I'm geeked up, excited, and I know I got to share it, I'm going to make that product my own, and I'm going to send it out to the marketplace. Very, very simply. Very simply. Are you guys understanding master resale rights? So in that instance, right now, you step into the space, because the formula I've always taught is invest, learn, apply, right? Earn, right? Teach, and that amplifies your income, because as a teacher, you're now exerting and putting in your influence, right? Your authority, you're sharing your results, like you're making people want to buy things from you, right? Why? Because you're out there now sharing. Well, in this instance, guess what? You can still share. You can still teach. I teach all the time on live, right? I teach, but instead of teaching and saying, hey, right, if you want to learn digital marketing, like join my digital marketing course, or join, my digital marketing mastermind, where now I have so much work that has to be involved with it, right? Or I have to create it or whatever. Now I get to teach, but I get to come from a place of, right, just slapping my name and exchanging my payment processors for whoever's payment processor was there, making it my own, right? And now being able to sell it that way. And you guys, we're getting ready. I'm getting ready to really blow your mind with this, okay? Why is this so appealing? All right, so Shantae, let me ask you a question. Shantae, I have 2 products, all right? I need you to play along with me. Just give me a thumbs up. You just commented, so I'm assuming you're still here. And I know you're a smart cookie, all right? So I have 2 products I can sell you, all right? They're both the same information, all right? You're gonna learn the same thing in both products. All right. This product, I'm going to sell you, right, I'm going to sell you this product for $1,000. No, let's just go low. Let's go lower. I'm going to sell you this product for $100. All right. And I created this product, and this product is going to teach you how to get set up for online business success. All right. Let's just call it that. Okay. This is going to teach you how to get set up for online business success. So you're going to learn, right, how to build your capture page, how to build your bridge page, how to build your sales page, right? You're going to learn A to Z. You're going to go from not having a business, right, to having a business. I'm going to sell it to you for $100, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, I've been looking for such a product. The price is amazing, right? And you buy it from me, all right? It's just the product. So when you buy it, right, you're going to get emailed login access. You're going to be able to log in. You're going to learn a ton, right? Like you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I love this girl, Steph Perez. I learned so much from her. What can I buy next? Like you're going to have all the vibes, right? All the feels. You're going to love the product. All right. Okay. So you invest $100. Or I have a product, right, that is $149. All right. But the beautiful thing about this, it's for $149. You not only get to learn from it, right? But if you want to turn right back around and make it another income stream inside of your business, you can. All right. So yeah, this is $49 more, right? And this is $100, right? Which one do you want? Do you want the one where you can just learn from? Like you're going to learn and you can definitely going to elevate your business. You're going to take your business to new levels if you apply what you learn. But in this instance, if you love what you learn, right, and you want to bring this to your marketplace, right, you'll actually have a license to actually make this your own. Which one makes the most amount of sense for you? Right? Shantae, if you're out there, which one would you choose? And I know sometimes there's a lag, so I won't wait too long. You guys, do you know what's beautiful about the master resale rights business model? She says, I'll take the 149, Steve. You know what's beautiful about master resale? And here's the thing, you guys. I'm going to share one more tip about that, and then I'm going to tell you why this is so appealing. Is to offer anything you can with license rights. But here's what's funny and what I noticed. In most instances, right, for the industry that I serve, the investments are usually less for master resale rights products, right? Because a lot of times the creator of the product, they're focused on selling in mass, right? And they're not so stuck on like their brand being a Louis Vuitton brand, if you know what I'm saying. Where when someone is selling because of their brand, it's the exclusivity, it's the whole, status, it's the whole experience. I want you to make sure you know that I'm worth $2,000 for this course, right? So they focus more on the fact of, again, exclusivity, brand, proximity, like all of these extra things, or a product that could have the same kind of information, the same quality, the same, all the same, but it's sold with the license. The person that created it, they're not so much stuck on the fact that, like, I need to be the name behind it. Everybody needs to know, like, this is my product, and they're going to know, like, this is a $2,000 product. No, they're creating. I'm going to bring it home right here, y'all. They're creating because they understand that opportunity and giving people opportunity trumps anything else. You give people an opportunity to earn from that which they invest in, and it trumps so much. It really does. Again, depending upon your target audience. I know for my market, they would gladly buy something that had an opportunity to earn from it directly versus just information. So for me, it makes no sense trying to rack my brain over how to create this, Louis Vuitton style product, right, to earn $2,000 a pop, because honestly, my market, that's not really, they don't care about that. What's more alluring to them is the idea that I can learn from this and you're giving me an opportunity, Steph. Like I get 2 for the price of 1. And literally, depending upon what your vision is for your business, let me tell you something. I love being able to run back to my email list or do what I do via videos, knowing that I hold power. I hold opportunity, right? It's like I can put people in business for crazy cheap, to be quite honest with you, right? $500 for the roadmap is crazy cheap for a business that can help you earn $100,000 or more in the next 12 months or less. Crazy inexpensive. So it's like I am now I've been selling information for 16 years. But now it's not just an affiliate program where all you get, right, is the information, and you can become an affiliate if you want to. Believe it or not, it's just not valued as much. Not in my opinion. Again, if I had 2 things that were exactly the same and I said, if you promote this, I'll give you a cut, right? Or if you promote this, you can have all the money. I'll never even know how much you make with it. right? You never give me a dime. I don't track your sales. Everything goes from your customer's credit card directly to your Stripe and your bank account, or to PayPal your bank account. I'm gonna choose that option every day of the friggin' week. And I'm gonna put my name and my payment processor on as many products as I possibly can, right? That can serve my market in that way. Because I know my market would eat it up. I know my market would love to learn and would love the idea of being able to turn around and know that now they have another income stream. Again, if it makes sense, I'm not saying you got to go out there and have hordes of MRR, not at all, not at all. But when you understand the power of them, the way that you begin to invest and make moves in your business, it really does change, right? Again, because you get to learn and develop new skills, right? You get to learn and acquire new knowledge. You become more valuable in the marketplace because what you learn, right? And you're also the holder of opportunity. You're the holder of opportunity, right? I put people in business. I help people get set up for online business success. I help people become a 1099, business owner. I help people, right, turn their passions and their ideas, right, into a business crazy fast without having to create a stitch of product themselves. I help people learn the business of online business and turn right back around and be an inspiration and a guide to other people, right? And when they inspire someone else, that person buys directly from their business. Y'all, it's powerful. It is so powerful. So if you follow this formula with no matter what resale rights product that you have. So as an example, you guys, tomorrow, I'm hoping it's tomorrow. I have a whole new setup coming for the blueprint. Why? Because I saw a bigger vision. I saw a bigger vision beyond dailycashguide.com. I want y'all to own your own domain. If you want to do it your way, I want you to have a complete funnel that is completely yours. So if you want to build extra income streams on the back end of it or have upsales or whatever, I want you to do that, right? And all I know is the blueprint is a phenomenal blueprint. It's a phenomenal guide. Right. And I believe that this new setup is going to empower so many people. Right. And to know that you have a way to present it right now that can truly reflect your personal brand. You can build it however you want to based upon what I'm going to be sharing with you guys. So again, my vision, thanks to the roadmap, has expanded. And I realize what a resource each and every one of us get to be when we understand what we actually have our hands on. Can you imagine if you had my level of understanding when it comes to this, how this can help you make money? I hope you adapt this. I hope your time spent here in this was well spent today. I hope you took notes. I hope if you had any, misperceptions around, right, master resale rights, that you get it now, that you understand the power in it. There are so many things out there, you guys, that are sold by people that did not create them. If you've ever heard of white labeling, if you've ever bought anything off of Amazon, do you really think you bought it from the flipping creator? No, you bought it from someone that got it from some Chinese distributor for pennies on the dollar. They put their own brand around it, called it what they wanted to call it, and they didn't create a stitch. And then they've marked it way up, right? So they can earn a profit. You're buying a brand. Y'all, did I just drop the mic there? You are buying a brand. You're not buying someone's blood, sweat, and tears. So when it comes to digital products, I don't understand where everyone's wild hair comes from that we've done something so bad in this industry. No, what we did is we disrupted things. The roadmap disrupted things. Why? Because we just came off of a period of time where deciding to be a product creator was a big deal. Y'all, when I was first getting started, it was kind of like you earned your way to create your own products. Like you were someone of influence if you created your own products. So think about how product creators feel who put blood, sweat, and tears into creating their products, launching ads, building their list, like all the work that goes into, right, creating a product and bringing it to market. Think about why they're upset when you have the stay-at-home mom who's a hot mess, messy bun, Kids screaming in the background, talking about she made $50,000 last month, right? Selling a product that she didn't create. Am I making sense? Are you guys understanding like where people get upset? Praise God for such an opportunity. Praise God that there have been so many stay-at-home. Y'all, my kids are big now. But praise God that you do have these women that are stay-at-home moms that found a way, that figured out a way, that saw a way, that took action, that believed in themselves, that invested in themselves in such a way, right? So whether it's $4,000 a month, $5,000 a month, $3,000 a month, an extra $500 a week. I remember my kids being little and me trying to figure out all this stuff long before I came on the internet or really understood what this stuff was. $500 a week extra when I was sitting on my tail not doing anything would have been a blessing to my family. My kids crawl around the house. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Would have been a blessing. Y'all, praise God for the Master Resell Rights business model. Praise God, right, that someone like Zach and Hannah had a bigger vision, didn't like the way things were being done, and decided to put something out here like this to help people and even save people. Y'all, that's what this is about. So do not believe the stuff you are hearing. And I can understand why somebody would feel a certain way. You're mad because you work your tail off. You're mad because you want to build your brand. You're mad because you want to launch. But that's the business model you've chosen, and that's fine. I'm ranting right now, y'all, right? But don't be mad because someone discovered Alibaba and decided to go to Alibaba, right, and buy a product for pennies on the dollar, spend a little bit of money on rebranding, and head over to Amazon and take the easier road. Yes, you put blood, sweat, and tears, and no one is saying anything about that. No one's doubting you. But don't be mad because someone found an easier way. Don't be mad because you want to start a mom and pop hamburger franchise or hamburger restaurant. Don't be mad because I'm like, you know what? I think I'm just going to do a McDonald's franchise. Don't be mad because I don't want to start from scratch. Don't be mad because I don't want to figure out how to turn my hamburger recipe into a standalone business. Like, don't be mad. Y'all, and that's exactly what's going on out there from people that don't understand. It's perfectly legal. There's nothing wrong with it. They're just mad, right? Because they put blood, sweat, and tears. That's fine. That's your choice. This is our choice. This is what we're doing. And again, praise God that this business model has been able to help so many people find an easier way. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, right? And I approve this message. So you guys, I hope that this has really been enlightening. I hope it's been insightful. If you had any doubts about Master Resell Rights, I hope this like cleared that up. If you, again, the formula, right? If you follow this formula, I hope you wrote it down. If you follow this formula, guess what? You will make money with every single Master Resell Rights product, right, that you ever decide to touch and get serious about. I'm not telling you to go out there and go crazy. Right? You always want to have a strategy. You know, if you're going to have multiple products, you want to have a strategy. You want to lead with something primarily. Like, again, that's deeper marketing talk. But again, you get in the roadmap. This is the formula you follow. Invest, learn, apply what you learned back to your business one way or another, right? Make money, get out there, begin to share with people and teach people what it is that you've learned. And instead of now you having to be their expert, you simply guide them to the exact program that has helped you. It doesn't get more reputable than that, right? Veronica, as an example, 30 days ago-ish, didn't know anything about making money online, nothing about the business of online business. Got our business up and running in 3 weeks, everything, right? 3 weeks. She began to get out there and share with other people how 3 weeks ago she knew nothing. Now 3 weeks later, she has 2 income streams, a complete business. Now, what if Veronica had to create her own course or her own product to help people learn what she just learned? First off, I'd be like, Veronica, no offense, but can I just go straight to the source? Whatever helped you do this so fast, I get that you want to teach me, but can I just go straight to the source? Y'all, people want to go straight to the source. But literally, could you imagine if Veronica had to do that? She would not be in business the way that she's in business now, because now she would have learned. And now she's got to spend so much time trying to figure out how she's going to teach that to people, how she's going to create her modules or her ebook or whatever, right? She wouldn't have like the traction she has now because she was able to leverage Master Resell Rights done for you. But also think about the power when someone's like, Veronica, you were able to do all of that. You have a YouTube channel, right? That's growing, that you have content you're contributing. And Veronica's like, yeah, and I can give you access to the exact program that taught me this. And the program's even better now because we have way more stuff in there now. Who would not want to buy a program that's the exact program that taught her how to do that? So again, you see, when you approach this correctly, you put your life best on first by learning and applying what you learn. Now you are an example to other people. Why would someone not want to buy it from you? Why? You're showing them you're an example of this, that you weren't where you were, right, 2 weeks ago, a day ago, before having this information. And now that you have it, this is how I'm better. If you want access to the exact same thing, here you go. Y'all, that really is the message every single day. Can I say it one more time? That really is the message every single day. Without you having to be a coach or a consultant, without you having to be a digital product creator. If you want to learn more about this, right? The roadmap, in my opinion, is like the holy grail because you learn digital marketing. You learn the business of online business. You learn how to be online. You learn how to market, like everything it takes for you to actually have success. It's in the roadmap. So you could go out there and buy like a $47 master resale rights product that teaches you one thing, right? And that's fine, no problem. But you're learning that one thing. You still now have to learn, right, how to actually get out there and brand yourself and promote and create content and all of the other finites that are involved with having a successful online business. So like this really is the place that you want to start if master resale rights sounds really, really appealing to you. Plus, when you decide to go the master resale rights route with the roadmap and you decide to create the product as your own, right, for something to sell, you're now positioned on $500 every time someone says, wait a second, I want to learn exactly where you learned from. And you just say, here you go, right? $500 cha-ching, right, into your account. You guys, this is why people are able to get, I'm going to give you free game right now. And this is what I'm starting to teach deeper now on in my private mentorship community. This is why people are able, right, to get out there and make money fast and pretty quickly. Because number one, we are in a high demand industry, meaning so many people are out there searching for digital marketing, online business, make money online, master resale rights, done for you. They're out there searching for all of this stuff, PLR, license rights, you name it, right? Digital products, they're out there searching for it anyways. All right. So we're not going into uncharted territory. Like we are going into a crowd of people. That's number one. So anyone can build an audience faster. Anyone can get discovered faster. Anyone can get views to their content, all of that, no matter what platform you choose, right? If you approach it right. Okay. And again, in my mentorship community over the next week, we're going to be focused really, really tough on that. All right. So that's point one. Point two, the reason money can be made so fast is because, right, people are just simply going out there and they're being the example. They're not trying to be the guru. They're not going out there and renting jet planes. They're not going out there bamboozling people. They're literally saying, hey, you're a stay-at-home mom like I'm a stay-at-home mom, right? You're a 49-year-old woman like I'm a 49-year-old woman. How long have you been trying to set up your online business? Word? Well, I just helped someone get their business set up within 3 weeks who knew nothing about none of this stuff. Didn't even know she wanted to do it. And in 3 weeks, she has 2 income streams, a complete business. She's out there creating content. Right? If you want to learn exactly what Veronica learned, right? Go right here, right? And you can have a business set up just like that. And you don't even have to figure out a product to sell. We'll give you the product and that product will earn you $500 a pop. Y'all, I could repeat that message every single day with different spins in different ways. And that message would make me so much money. Y'all, that is where the money is being made. That's how it's being made. Is they become the example first. That is why you can't buy it and not do anything with it. You're no example. Who's going to buy from you? They're going to buy from you because you become the example one way or another. And the example doesn't mean you're making money. No, I made my first sale in 3 days of being online and I hadn't made a dime. I was simply sharing my experience with the digital product I had bought and other people wanted it. In my first 30 days, I made 28 sales because I made it desirable by sharing my journey and my experiences and where I was going with it. So people wanted it. If you do that, right, you're going to go into this sea, right, of people with a high desire and you present it and show up right, and they will want to buy it from you. All right. And if you want to learn more on this, like if you want daily guidance on this, I do daily mentorship drops. And literally for like the next week or so, we're going to be focused. I just gave them a block of content. And y'all, I thought about some more content ideas, right? I gave them a block of content on the exact kind of content. So if you guys haven't logged into your mentorship hub, go log in. Under resources, I gave you some ideas. I'm going to add to those ideas, but over the next week or so, my daily mentorship lessons are going to be on how creating content around each of those things. Like, how are you going to do it? So again, you're in that sea of people, right? And they see you as the logical choice. I'm going to help y'all make some money. Seriously. Content creation is one thing. Creating profitable content that calls in the cash, completely different thing. All right. That's what we're going to focus on over the next week or two. However long it takes, I'm just going to keep bringing the content, right? Until y'all get it. Until y'all get it, y'all start creating that kind of content, right? And your phone start cha-chinging. All right. So again, remember, there's creating content and then there's creating profitable content. That's the heart of the matter that we're getting into. All right. So y'all, if a lot of this made sense for you today, if you've been on the fence, right? Come on in, Cletus. Like, let's go. Let's go. All right. If you were exploring master resale rights, maybe you're watching the replay, right? Learn more about the roadmap, right? And because I use master resale rights in the title, you might be here because you've been looking up the roadmap or master resale rights. Full transparency, right? Again, it's out there, right? People know it's there. Why not talk about it? Why not educate people, right? Why not, bust a lot of the myths around it, right? You can do the exact same thing and you can make a lot of money by doing it. $500 a pop, nothing to friggin' sneeze at. Nothing to laugh at, right? Nothing to say, I don't want it. If your phone cha-chinged right now with $500, I bet it would make your day. I don't care how much money I've made. Every single transaction makes my day. Every transaction, no matter how big or small, makes my day because it means I made an impact in someone else's life, that I inspired and empowered and motivated someone to believe in themselves, to make a transaction, right? To level up their business somehow. It all means something to me. All right. So if we're vibing, right, I want to encourage you, go to GoProWithSteph.com, learn more about the roadmap program, right? I call it the turnkey system. That's how I see it. It's really a turnkey business where you get to learn the power of digital marketing and the business of online business, and you get to have a ready-made program, a ready-made income stream, right? If you don't want to start from scratch, all right? If you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out and let me know. I really hope, right, that you guys are leaving better than when you came. My full heart is in this. Yes, Veronica, as I was just saying, my full heart is in this. Like this community, like this is it. Like this is what I'm doing. This is what I do everything for, right, in my business, everything. So you are going to be in excellent hands if you decide that you want to take this journey and be serious about this journey. If you're someone that wants to learn digital marketing, learn the business of online business, you want to get set up for online business success quickly, you want to be able to master, all of these skills, you want to increase and enhance your knowledge. It doesn't matter whether you're starting from scratch, whether you already have a little bit of experience, whether you are a pro like me, right? One way or another, right? Like you can benefit from what we have going on here because either one, you're a pro like me, right? And more people need this. Therefore, that's what entrepreneurs do. We solve problems. So position yourself so you can solve the problem and bring the solution out to the marketplace and talk about why people need this, right? Or if you're new or you've been struggling, these are the answers. All the searching you're doing on YouTube, the answers are in the roadmap. The answers are right within here for you. 28 modules and then some on everything you need to know to build an online business that can take you to $100,000 or more in the next 12 months or less right here. All right. So I really hope you're leaving better than when you came. Again, go to GoProWithSteph.com if you want to learn more about the turnkey system, the roadmap. You want to learn more about how you can get your piece of what's going on right now online and how you can set yourself up, not just for making money for today, but also for the long term. All right. And again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Have a fantastic Friday, you guys. I got to go get back to work, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Super Saturday. Bye-bye.